Welcome back to Make It Saturday. What have you been making today? Have you already started crafting, or are you just waiting to see what we're going to be doing on the show today? Do let us know. Now, in this show, we're going to be doing Craft Clinic in a little while, so we want some questions about the letterpress, because we thought, actually, the letterpress is quite a cool product. Lots of people may have already bought it, not had a chance to play, or perhaps you've got it and you've got a few questions. So please get your questions in. The email address, oh no, just message in the comments, that's what we've got to do now. I was thinking, what is the email address? And I was like, no, you silly, silly woman. Just put a comment in there. Do we have the normal comment thing? Do we do? Yeah, prizes. Yeah, sorry. I'm just checking because I don't want to say we've got a prize and then find that I've got to fork out £10 or $10 for two people. So in an hour's time, we're going to choose somebody at random who has commented. You can say just what you're doing, say hello, tell us what you've been making. Answer the question we're arguing about in the studio. Is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit?
It's a biscuit.
Let us know. I think it's a cake.
It's a biscuit.
Jamie thinks it's a cake. George and Debbie think it's a biscuit. They're entirely wrong, and I probably need to go home and have a lie down because that's just illness talking. So let us know, is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit? We're going to choose two people at random, one in an hour's time and one at the very end of the show, and you can win a £10 or $10 voucher just by saying hello or commenting, or a dad joke. I've decided I really like dad jokes. I want more dad jokes in my life. I love a dad joke, and Ben's not here, so you be my Ben. That's what I'm going to say. Debbie, we're back again.
We are indeed. Looking forward to this one as well, where we're going to be having the play with some things randomly out of the goodie bag, which has become a little bit of a staple in the show now, which is the goodie bag make, and literally take everything out of the bag and then think, what am I going to make with it? Which I actually like. I like a little bit of a challenge. It gets me out of my comfort zone to do things, because sometimes you have plenty of time to be able to prep your demos and work out what you're going to do. So it's nice to have something straight out of the bag, think on your feet kind of thing. Sometimes it can go really well, sometimes it can go disastrously wrong. However, not only have we got all of that and the letterpress craft clinic, we've also got some of the most amazing things that we've had on this week, all of our Christmas launches, as some of them favourites that you can see, from the paper pads to the Santa die to the retro Christmas. Oh, there's been so much wonderful, wonderful Christmas goodies this week that we're going to revisit and go over some of those. For those of you that have missed those shows, that haven't caught up yet, that are perhaps just watching for the first time this week, and you want to know what all that fuss is about, well, we're going to recap all of those for you as well. So I'm really looking forward to this one, Becky.
Me too. I love Christmas, so doing this job means I get to explore Christmas twice in a year, which I always think is very good. So it's we love a bit of Christmas. Right, hello to everybody. So Susie's here on the socials with us. Good morning, Susie. Good afternoon, rather. Vanessa's here, so good morning, everyone, from sunny Florida. Clyster Walter says good morning from Orange, Virginia. And Jay Presley says good morning, everyone, from Philadelphia. Hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday. I am. Trudy's here saying good morning from Central Florida. Em's books are everywhere. It says good morning from California. Hello all. And Kim says good morning from Florida as well. Lots of people in from Florida. Is it hot? I imagine it is. It's a little bit chilly, but that's quite nice because I'm a lady of a certain age. Right, we're going to get started. Goodie bag. So I love the goodie bags because I don't look at it. I don't look in it at all. Debbie doesn't look in it. Honestly, it comes in the morning. We just put it to one side. I like
the surprise, that's why.
I do.
I like the surprise.
It's like Christmas morning when you haven't peeked for your presents beforehand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which I still do now at 50. Right, the price for this is £35 or $45. The platinum price is £28 or $36, and it's tariff-free. Right, let's have a look. First item, oh, I like that. That's the Art Deco stencil. Beautiful. You get 3 different size stencils. It's like tinsel, but stencil. You can use this with your glitter paste, with your inks. Lots and lots of different ways of using this. Sprays as well. So that's your first item. Next one is, oh, this is lovely. This is a maple leaf. It's one of those edgeable dies. That is really pretty. If I turn it around the other way, you can see what the die looks like. I love that for autumn. Really, really nice. Next item is one of those masks. This is not a mask you put on your face. I mean, you could put it on your face, but it wouldn't be the right thing. This is a paper craft mask with a butterfly on there. So again, really nice kind of effects that you get with using your inks or your paints. This next one is your swirling little waves embossing folder. That is a stunning, almost looks like it's a kind of dreamscape with all those swirls in it. Like that a lot. Next one is Special Day Edgeable, so you can see how that cuts in and out of the card. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Ooh, purple cards and green cards and matching envelopes. So you two can have a party and make everything look like the Joker, isn't it? It's all the Joker colours, or very Halloween-y. Hulk, I'm hearing in my ear. Is that yeah? Who wears purple shorts?
The Hulk.
Yeah. I really like those colours as well. They're really nice. Really cool. You're going to get 100 pieces in here, so 50 cards and 50 envelopes. Then we've got some shimmer spray in Cherry Blossom. Love this. Really, really like this. I sort of want it on my body. But not advocating this. This is a crafting item, but if it happened to spray on me while I was using it, I wouldn't mind, is what I'm trying to say. We then have an embossing folder. This is a birthday cake. Yeah, you're right, anything shiny. This is a Celebrate stamp and die set. Let's just keep going on. What's this? Timeless Blooms. I've not seen this before. Oh, that looks nice. Like the look of that. We've then got a Radiant Rose and Creator card die. We've got the wonderful news. This is one of those sort of 3D stamps and die set. And then I was going to say finally, but it's not finally. We've got your vintage birdcage stamp and die set. You've got lots of.
There's a lot in this bag.
There's loads, isn't there? I fell in love with that a long time ago. I think that's really pretty. You can see around the back here. What do those bits and pieces look like? And then finally, we're going to have ink pad in Midnight. There's a lot in there. Right,
there is a lot. My gosh,
bring those over.
Yes,
is there something in here that's whetted your appetite, Debbie?
Well, the first thing you pulled out, the stencil.
Yeah.
Because I do love that stencil. But bring it over here. Let's have a little nosy. Let's have a little nosy of the bag.
Okay, I'm coming.
Have you got everything in?
I'm on my way.
She's trying to remember. Woo! Trying to remember all the things that you've got in there. That's a lot. So I'm going to spread it all out because this is what I would do if I got this home. And obviously not going to get it in the bag, but exactly what we would do. Just chuck it all out. So let's have a little look. So let me just put everything. This is the exciting bit about how I think I'm definitely going to play with that stencil. I do love embossing folders.
I like that
I love
stencil.
edgeables. I love creator cards. Oh my goodness me. See, you've even got everything that you could just take straight out of the box, like from your card base.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, do I use the cards and the envelopes? It's 6 by 6.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you.
Okay,
Julie says it's called a Jaffa cake, not a Jaffa biscuit.
I don't care if it's called a Jaffa cake or not, Julie. It's a blooming biscuit.
It's not, it's a cake.
A cake is a cake. Wait, it's got layers, it's got sponge,
It's got sponge in
tiny bit of sponge.
It's
tiny bit of sponge.
Like, more sponge than it is anything else. Oh, this is going to come on for a long time.
I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, now then, I think I might have to use this cardstock. Are you going for them Jaffa cake? Right, this is because, I'm with George. George, you're with me, aren't you, George? Yeah. Yeah. We're right, aren't we, George? It's a biscuit. Now, do you have Jaffa cakes with tea, coffee? What do you have your Jaffa cake with?
With relish. No, like I eat them with relish. Not like putting relish on them.
Relish?
Like with enjoyment.
You mean...
Not like those. Oh, I don't know, like roasted caramelised red onion chutney on the top of a Jaffa cake.
I've got no words.
Yeah,
I've
the
got
only-
no
the only word
words.
Debbie has is biscuit, which is wrong.
It's just honestly, it's called a biscuit.
It's not,
It's a biscuit.
It's a cake. Right here. Jaffa cake, it's a biscuit. I mean, come on. How is that even a question? Oh, sorry. Jaffa cake, is it a biscuit? I mean, come on. Is that even a question? That's from Crafting Queen. Ash says Jaffa cakes are cakes. Pat says, I'm thinking Jaffa cake is more of a cake because of the sponge cake at the bottom. Being in the States, I've only had it once when I attended high tea.
I am going to say right now that's a biscuit.
Excuse me, I'm going to have to cough a minute.
What was that? Oh, I thought, oh, have you got a biscuit? Are you going to eat the biscuit? What have you got in your mouth, Becky? What have you got in your mouth, Becky? You little comic, you. I love it. It's very nice. They are very nice. Cake, biscuit, whatever you want to call them. Jaffa cakes are absolutely beautiful. They are. That's hilarious, Becky. That is hilarious. You're meant to go. Is it a half moon?
Full moon, half
moon, full moon. Yeah. That's the advert, isn't it? Where you have a bit of both. Now, I've got a 6x6 card base. And I've just chopped, I'm actually bringing in some white card as well because I want to use that stencil. And then I was thinking I might actually, let's just make sure it's that one. I think I've just cut that down to frame that. I think that'd look quite nice. Now then, do I play around and have a play around making a different style card? And I think, do you know what? I think we are. I think we're going to have a little play. So before, serves you right for shoving a full Jaffa cake in your mouth. Oh, Becky, you do make me laugh. That's hilarious. I will just tell you, Becky got the cake out, as you call it. She got the cake out to show you that Jaffa cake is a cake and not a biscuit. Shoved the whole thing in her mouth, and now she's choking.
No, I have a tickly throat.
Yeah,
But
you
see,
tell us anything.
Have a whole thing. I can fit 5 of these in my mouth in one go.
How many?
5.
5.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Now, we've got 3 stencils in here as well, so I'm going to put that there to one side. And what I'm going to do is, I think first of all, I'm going to do one of my other favourite styles of card. That's 6x6. I'm going to grab my pencil, mark it to the halfway mark. Where's my pencil gone? Who's pinched me pencil?
Ben.
Well, it was here yesterday, and now it ain't anymore. That
Well, who was
Benjamin.
And who was here
It
yesterday?
was me here yesterday, but it's disappeared. Do you
What
know?
colour is it?
It's yellow. You can't miss it. You can't miss it, and it's disappeared. So do you know what? Doesn't matter. I'll use a spider pen over here. Let me just use a pen. It's like basically just to...
What is a spider pen?
No, a spider pen. A spider... It's just to put my halfway mark
Oh, you
in.
spider pen. Okay.
I spied.
Right, okay.
I spied with my little eye a pen. Sorry,
Right, okay.
I should have been more specific in what I was saying. So, top of the fold is there. And I've cut one side because I do love this style of card, Becky, and I know you will when you see it, because you've probably seen me do this before, but I actually quite like this. But I'm going full hog, and I'm doing both sides. Which at the minute you're thinking, well, that's not really going to stand
You're
up, is
making
it?
bunting.
No. Oh, make good bunting, though. No, I'm going to make a crisscross card. But I'm going to make a double crisscross card because that's going to be the legs at the back as well.
Oh, wow.
So for now, I'm just going to keep it as it is, like so. I'm going to put all the panels on, though, because I did cut that down. So I need to find the halfway mark of that, which is when I'll bring in my scoreboard to help me. And now I haven't got a pencil. I can use the other side, so it's OK. And this is just for matting and layering purposes. But that is... Oh, thank you, Becky. So that would be 5, 2.5, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 2.5, 1, 2, 3. That's the halfway mark.
Okay.
And that's how I literally gauge, because I don't have my ruler, because I left my ruler at my daughter's shop. I had to go do
There's
some
a ruler
measurements.
there.
It's not quite the same, Becky. That's a different kind of ruler in terms of no centimetres and inches on there. So I don't use that for
aren't they-
measurements. They are, yeah. You can use it that way, but it's I find it
It's got
easier.
not got inches on it.
So you've got your centimetres, yeah?
Yeah.
But I've got a metal ruler that's got metal inches so I find it a little bit easier.
I prefer the little ones.
Yeah, I'm a bit old school. It's crazy, isn't it? But look, that should give me now the perfect halfway mark. But Debbie being Debbie, she's gone and put lipstick all over it again. Me and this lipstick. How do I get lipstick everywhere? Did you hear about the lipstick on the tea towel?
No.
So do you know Ben's beautiful face is on a tea towel?
Yeah.
And it was on one of our lovely tariff-free things. I can't even remember when we launched it. And so Ben kindly gave me one.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he rubbed it in my face, so it got lipstick all over it, so I had to keep it. That's how I looked at it. So I kept it, and then I was going down to my ball.
Yeah.
And I was driving down, and a bird did a dropsy on my windscreen. And I tried to wash it, and it smeared it. So to pull up, stop, and the only thing that I got on me, apart from my ball dress and my clothes, was Ben's tea towel. So I had to clean it up, and so he's not forgiven me. I think he's just about forgiven me. It's nice, it washed up nice and clean though. Funnily enough, the lipstick hasn't come off for some strange reason. But the bird poo did,
Well, that's
yes.
all right then.
Yeah. But it's okay, because we're going to be covering up this panel, so it's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Have you not heard that story before?
Only you, Debbie.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean...
What can I say?
Oh, Todd says you buy Jaffa cake in the biscuit aisles of shop, not in the cake aisles.
Thank you very much, Todd.
However,
Wait a minute. Todd's a new viewer. We're going to agree with Todd.
Oh.
Yes, we're going to agree with Todd.
Michelle says biscuits go soggy, cakes go hard, and it does go hard. Jaffa cake.
Does it?
Yeah. Well, if you leave it open,
if you don't eat it straight away, you mean?
yeah. And Zoe Carver says, afternoon, everyone, from me and Brian. The court's declared that a Jaffa cake is a cake, and we agreed. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Nah.
And it did go to court, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah.
Is that a true story?
Yes, because it's to do with VAT.
To do with fat?
Yeah, to do with, not fat, VAT.
Oh, VAT?
Yeah, because VAT is chargeable on cake but not on biscuits.
All right, okay.
Because biscuits are considered an essential. Just like, well, so coffee, I don't know if this is still the case, but coffee used to have VAT on it because it wasn't considered essential, but tea was essential.
And they went to court over
They went to court over it, and it was declared a cake.
Well, I
cakey.
never. A cake.
And I love the cake.
I'm right. It's a cake. It's a biscuit, not a cake. Not a cake. No, it's not a cake. It's not a cake. It is not a cake. Right, so I'm just going to make sure that's my 6x6 base. Then I came down 1/4 inch, 5 3/4, and then I want to make sure this is 5 1/2. So I'm just going to double check. I might just come in just slightly under 5 1/2, just to make it a bit easier. There we go. And then I want to find the halfway mark of that as well. So we'll bring back in my scoreboard. That will help me. That'll help me determine where I am. So 5 out of a 2 point, but it's half. Ooh, this is a tricky one. Right, so 2 1/2 and 2 1/2, 5, 1, 2. So it's somewhere in between there, just as a little marker. Of course, you can use a ruler.
Oh, apparently, Paul Hollywood of Great British Bake Off says Jaffa cakes are cakes. And who can argue...
Paul Hollywood's in our comments. Did you say Paul Hollywood?
Yes, but he didn't comment. Someone else has commented what he said.
I thought you meant Paul Hollywood had commented.
Police in watching the show. Yep.
Listen, you never know. Paul Hollywood might be watching. He could well be watching. Anybody could be watching. Right, perfect. So that one matches there. Let's just make sure that matches that one.
And Crafty Stacey Lou says, "Oh my God, Debbie, you must." I nearly did it. Nearly called you Becky. You must have read my mind. I wanted a demo on this style of card.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well,
good.
you're very welcome. So for now, I've just done the front part of it. That's going to be the back part. But what I want to do is, I'm just going to move these because these are my panels, and this is what I'm going to work on using the stencil. Now, you could have kept that as a full solid piece and then chopped it up afterwards.
Yeah.
But just because I wanted to get my measurements into place, it doesn't really matter. I've got the midnight. I wonder if the midnight would work nice over the top. It is a spectrum. Oh, uh-oh.
Shall I find one that's already opened?
No, it's fine. Straight in there, straight in there. Let me grab a little finger dauber. Little finger dauber, and we'll go over this. And it should work. Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, that's opulent, isn't it? Oh, that is lovely. You can tell it is definitely a juicy new ink pad.
So you don't dab with the dauber? You
can dab into the little,
you
know, the
swish.
little note, but I tend to swish. And then when I want to go over the finer detail, I push
Okay.
in. So I like dab that in. But yeah, you get more coverage by taking it across. But then if you want to get into all those nooks and crannies so that you don't miss anywhere, you just push it in.
Yeah.
And plus, if you've got a little bit of excess ink, and again, don't worry about, you can hold your stencil down with a little bit of repositional spray. There we go, let's just push that last bit in.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Looks lovely, I like that. So I'm going to push that to one side, bring in this part. Got about a bit of ink on there, so just take that across. Uh-oh, that's not straight. Oh, it's too late now, I've committed.
You can flip it over the other
I
way.
was just wondering if I could just swish it a little bit. That's it, that'll do. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. I like this, make it out of the bag.
Yeah, I do. I think it's quite enthralling is the word I'd use.
Is that a good word? Yes, that's a good word. So, of course, this is a opaque pigment ink pad. Now, it will stay wetter for longer. And Debbie's just moved it again, so we're just going to hold that down.
So this would be one of the ones that you could put the powder
over the top, yeah, you can put the powder over. Now I've got to try and match it because I've completely moved it. Typical Debbie. This is why it's always recommended that you hold a stencil down with some repositional spray so it doesn't do this, because it's a big old stencil. It's a really big stencil and it can move. So I'm just going to risk it for a biscuit.
Jaffa cake. Jaffa cake is in the biscuit oil, even though it's a sponge. Yes.
I didn't realise it's a beans coat though, you know. That's fascinating.
Because I had my friends from Houston came to stay last week, and they wanted to go and get some Percy pigs.
Oh, from Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, from Marks and Spencer's. And then we had a whole conversation about Colin the caterpillar, and one of their children is called Colin, so he had a Colin for his birthday. You know, that's what they used to have when they lived in the UK. And I'm sure that was a court case, wasn't it? Because all of the supermarkets were doing versions of Colin.
Was they?
Yeah, because there's like a Cecil and a Cuthbert and all sorts, in different supermarkets.
How do I not know this information, Becky?
I still think the Marks and Spencer's one's the most delicious.
My grandkids love it. So Grammy, their other nanan, treats them to it when they go to her house. Colin the caterpillar.
Yeah.
You can buy the little miniature ones as well, can't you?
And they've been around much longer than you think.
Have they?
Because that's what my daughter had for her first birthday, and she's 23. The little tiny ones.
So that's big. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And I
had
hadn't
no
realised
idea.
that.
Right, I'm just going to dry my stencil off. Of course, you could take a spare bit of cardstock, because I have got some under here. So rather than waste, you could pop that underneath and then just take a wipe and clean through
that's
it.
a good idea.
And it gives you a secondary, little bit of a different kind of feel, but it's a
Yeah.
good way of cleaning it as well.
Yeah. And why not?
And why not? Because
Yeah.
you've got a nice little bit of a fancy pattern there whilst you've cleaned it, and you could chop into that as well. So I've got a bit of housekeeping and just clean up while I'm at it. Yes, it is a wet ink, so it stays wetter for longer, which means you can add things like your clear embossing powders over the top as well, Becky. But you have to let it dry as well, because it could be still classed as wet in areas, because I've only just done that.
Yeah.
But give your stencil a good clean. That should be able to go back in there now. Thank you very much, Becky. Make sure I've got it all off my hands, because I know what I'll end up doing. So I might just give it a quick blast with my heat tool, and I think I should be plugged in. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a quick dry. I'm not adding anything to it. It's a lovely colour. I think it looks really lovely over that purple.
Yeah.
It's quite opulent looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Very
looks
nice.
Really nice. I'll just give that a little quick blast.
Pat says, I'll always love the design of this card when Debbie makes it, and I'm truly enjoying the Make It Saturday shows as well as the craft logs. Good.
Oh,
We're
thank
pleased,
you.
Yeah.
We're very pleased,
I
yes.
think this is really good for having something out of the bag and making it.
Well, I know
off
when
the-
I
off
first
the hoof.
told, because obviously I did the very first Make It Saturday back on March the 8th.
Oh.
And the only
that's
reason
a
I
good
know,
memory.
is because I was due to go to London with my friends, and Sarah said, I want you on the show, Debbie. And I'm like, I'd got my train ticket booked, I'd got my gig booked, because I was going to see Tight Fit, the old 80s band.
Who?
Lions, Sleeps Tonight, whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It was for them. And I was going to London. I got my train ticket booked and everything. So I remember me and George and Sarah being on the very first Saturday, Make It Saturday, back on March the 8th. And there you go. Plus, it's also Cheryl Baker's birthday for Bucksmith, so that's what I remember too. See, I'm useful information or useless information in the old head there. So I'm just going to pop that down. I'm going to move that because I just want to frame that. I quite like this. This cardstock's really nice. There we go. I'm just going to pop that down. And then I'll do the same with my two little panels here. So we'll add the glue onto there too.
Okay. Jaffa cake.
Oh, more. Is there more?
This is from Denise.
Okay.
The Jaffa cake debate was decided in court that they're Jaffa cakes as the ingredients are more cake than biscuit. The argument occurs as cake is not subject to the same tax as biscuits in the UK, which dates back to World War II, as the government dropped the tax to allow a treat to raise morale. It's like Pringles, are they a crisp or a snack?
Oh! Well, to me, a Pringle's a crisp. I didn't even know there was a difference between that and a snack.
No.
Would you call it a crisp?
I would call it a crisp, yeah.
So we can agree on something.
Yes, yeah. Just that one thing.
Just that one thing. We're not going to agree on anything else. We'll just agree on that.
Yeah. Do you like Marmite?
I absolutely love Marmite.
I can't bear it. I think it's foul.
I
like
love
Twiglets.
Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. There is no in between with Marmite, is there?
No.
Marmite on some toast instead of butter. And then a poached egg on the top and a sprinkling of mixed bagel seeds. Divine.
Oh.
What do you mean, ooh?
Don't like. I don't like her. And you know Anya Hindmarsh, the handbag designer.
Yes.
So she has an ice cream shop in London.
Okay.
And they're really random flavours, and I think one currently is Marmite flavoured ice cream.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which apparently is like cold gravy.
Ew.
It's not really selling it to me, but I've not tasted it myself, so I don't know.
Now, if you want to keep this as a 6x6, because this is the width, I'm just going to use my glass mat. I'm going to use it as a little way of lining up the edges. So can you see if you push that in? You can have them further out, so you can spread the legs a little bit or the arms a little bit, whatever you want to call those. But if you want it to go in your 6x6 envelope, bearing in mind, and I'm just going to take that down to show you what I mean, Becky, so that you can see my method behind my madness here. So I'll just take that down, just so that I can line that up. So again, just a little pointer there. And again, make sure that, because that should be your 6 and that would be a 6 all the way around. So I'm just using that as a little guide, that's the word I was looking for. So I'm just going to pop that down and I'm going to line it up at the bottom, line it up at the side.
I had no idea that's how you worked it out.
Yeah, that's just one way. And I say it one way because if you push it over the top, which looks nice, but you're going to come out of your envelope.
Yeah.
So you just need to remember that when you are using it. So I'm going to line it up with the card base. So hopefully, if my maths have worked correctly here, it'll go back into the 6x6. So again, just pop your glue. I'm going to use tape pen for this.
And especially as you've got the envelopes in this bundle, you want to try and use that, don't
exactly. So I'm going to just line that up again. Line it up at the bottom, line it up at the side, line it up at the top. And then you get that crisscross feature, okay? So, but again, there's no right or wrong way. I'm just wanting to make sure it fits in. Now, when I turn that over, because I've got nothing, that would not stand up on its own, it'd flop. So I need to put the legs back on the same way. So you just literally do exactly the same. And if you want to put a bit extra strength to give it a little bit more strength. Now, the only thing that you're going to do here, Becky, is you're going to line it up with
what you've already done.
What you've done already. So there's nothing there that you need to worry about in terms of, because you just need to get your glue in the right spot. Now then, we need a sentiment, and I can see Celebrate looking at me. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah? Shall we go with that one?
Yeah. Do you want me to open it up?
Yes, please. So we're going to pop that on. And now that gives me my card base. So a really nice one. If you want to add, so all you would do, because that's a 6x6 base, you'd get yourself another sheet of white cardstock, chop that down to under 6, so we'll go at 5 3/4 or just over 5 1/2. That's about 5 3/4. And again, you would find the halfway mark. So halfway mark on that. And again, I'm just going to bring that in, grab the pen, halfway mark. So it was 1, 2, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. And then, because the only thing we need there is somewhere to write on. You could write on there. You could use your metallic paint, you know, your metallic paint markers and things like that, or gel pens and things like that that we've, you know, the glitter pens. But that should fit into there, and that's got somewhere for you to be able to write on now. Okay, so I'll just put that in there. Is that Jamie? What's he after? Is he after a birthday card?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what he said.
I don't know.
He's whispering in my ear. Is this the birthday card?
No, I've got birthday cards now.
Right, so celebrate. Is that going to be too big? Let's have a little peek.
It's never too big to celebrate.
Well, it never is too big to celebrate, is it? Let's have a little look. I think we could get away with that. Yeah, shall we do that? Yeah. So let's get a die, and I'm gonna just randomly pop it onto some white cardstock. Low tack tape again, because I seem to have put all the tape down and not know where it is. So we're just going to come in. Oh, now then, should we do it in purple or white?
I think you'd notice it more in white, wouldn't you?
Would it stand out more? Yeah? Should we do that then? We'll do that then. And let's just run that through. Now, of course, we're using things that are in the bag, in the goodie bag. You don't have to do this. You could add any sentiment you want onto that. That's just using to the card base, using to the stencil. I'm just showing you because obviously we've got these items in that goodie bag, so we might as well use them. And again, when you take that out, let's just put those back on there. Oh, sorry, Becky. Thank you. I might as well make you work whilst you're here, girl.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's just trim that down. So, line that up. Line that up. This would look nice as well. Shadow dropped.
Yeah.
Shadow dropped, such a word? Yes?
Yeah.
Drop shadow. Thank you. I knew I meant it. I knew I meant it. I know what I meant.
We all knew what you meant.
Yeah. It's the wrong way around. For some strange reason, I don't know why. But yeah, it just, it might...
Oh, yeah,
actually,
that looks
really good, doesn't it? I like that. So when, again, I'm looking for glue, I don't want to glue absolutely everywhere, so just turn it around, put it into that set, and again, I want to make sure it fits in that 6x6, which would. We'll get it out and test it in a second. So I'm just going to put the tape, so I need to go to the T and to the E. So, there we go.
Poor Jamie couldn't read what that was saying. Because he didn't realise
because it's upside down?
Yeah.
What did you think it said, Jamie?
Celery. Yeah. That well-known sentiment you pop on people's birthday cards. Happy birthday, let's all celery.
Oh, let me make sure that's on nice and straight, because I feel like that's on a bit wonky, but that should do. I'm just going to push it.
I think that is so effective.
That's really quite effective, doesn't it? Yeah. So I'm just going to pop that on. But celebrate what, Becky? What are we celebrating? Where's the stamps gone?
It's Saturday.
Well, it is. Or celebrate your success. Celebrate in style.
In style, I think.
Go on, let's do in style. Let's do in style. Now, these are photopolymer stamps, and they've discoloured over time. People have asked me this question before, so I'll just address this. They
doesn't change it, does it?
No, doesn't alter anything. It just happens. And I think it's photopolymer. Yeah, I think it is. I am reading packaging, Jamie. I am. I'm trying to find it.
How did
because
it smell?
It's got a smell. So that's got like a smell to it. So, but having said that,
it smells like smoky bacon crisps. I know. That's because I was eating some a minute ago.
I was just going to say that's what you were eating anyway. Yeah. I can't see if it is a.
It is a celebrate your success. Collection stamp and die set.
Yeah, normally it tells you on the packaging, so I can't really see if it is or not. We'll have a little look. We'll see if we can find that out for you.
What is it? It smells sort of plastic.
So an acrylic stamp doesn't have a smell. But a photopolymer has a slight scent to it, shall we call it? An aroma.
An aroma?
An aroma. Look at the state of this now that I've been. Happens to me every single time, you know. Thank you, Jamie. I did wonder. So acrylic, so that smell must be just because it's been in the packaging a while. But Becky's smoky bacon fingers. That wasn't me that said that, that was Jamie.
But they couldn't hear it.
Oh, that's true. I like to repeat what's being said in my ear. Not all the time, but I like to repeat some of it. But yeah, oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Oh, Todd. So
Yes.
Todd was a new viewer.
Yes, he's just started watching us this week.
Todd says, my first ever Crafters Companion orders have arrived. Hooray! Congratulations!
I love it. That's
The
fabulous.
first of many, I imagine. Do you have one scheduled every half an hour for the rest of the day? Is that how it's going to happen? What's in it? What are you looking forward to
Yeah,
playing?
do tell
let
us.
know.
Do tell us.
Are you going to craft this afternoon? There's nothing worse than it arriving and you've got something else to do, like work.
No, I know. When you just want to play. And there we go, crafting out of the bag. A nice little stock art all the way around though, so it's an all the way around one. Obviously that's on a glass mat because it will spread its legs on a glass mat if you pop it onto a counter, but unfortunately I don't have much space on the counter.
What you like? That's a lovely card.
I just put that there to show you what I mean. So it doesn't like spread open, is that's what I were talking for.
We're going to go to a little video. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. Well, it's nice to see that crafters never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's her, it's Leanne, breathe it in. I know it's a lot, the hair, the height. When you're staring at craft dynamite, what can I say except you're welcome for the products Leanne has designed. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. All our crafting ideas, they're really fine. Who makes machines with precision and power in less than probably 1 hour? This gal. Academy of Color, helping you color like a pro. You're looking at her, yo. Oh, also the template library. You're welcome with digital tuition coming free. Also this MIDI just for me. You're welcome, simplicity without electricity. So what can I say except you're welcome for all the crafting joys you adore. No need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. Just grab your Gemini and craft some more. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it,
Guys, honestly, I could go on and on. Chidmeister Leanne's a crafting phenomenon. The pens, the ink pads abound. That was Leanne just messing around. She went to a sword shop because she's so keen to make the blade sharpest on Argolatine. So what's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Leanne makes tools so you craft a screw craft all day. Look at that cardstock, perfect and clean. Dice cut like butter, yeah, that was her dream. Look at Leanne, she makes everything happen. The Chidmeister, who's curly hair, which will never just flatten. Hey, 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 hey.
Well, anyway, let me say you're welcome. For the crafting world, you know. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. With Leanne, the ideas just really flow. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome. For the cardstock and tools to create. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. With the G2 making crafting truly great. You're welcome, and thank you.
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
The personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, you got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great, demonstrators are great.
Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Crafting Queen says, oh my God, you two are an absolute case. Are Jaffa cakes, cakes or biscuits? Eating with relish, Marmite book, poor Hollywood in the chat and sniffing stamps and smoky bacon fingers. What's for pudding? More Jaffa cakes, I reckon. More Jaffa cakes. Cake for pudding, yeah. Absolutely, definitely got to go for cake. Right, we're going to show you, we've got a couple of sort of showstoppers that are involving these new paper pads. Now these are, you're seeing these early because these are not going to be available for dispatch until the 11th of August. These are tariff free, so if you want to pre-order these, you can do, you're going to get these in this fantastic bundle. So first of all, this one is your Night Before Christmas. Let's go through this. They have got some stonkingly delicious designs in here. So you've got some lovely tartans on the reverse, but look at all that Christmas imagery. Really, really lovely. Quite traditional kind of colours that you've got in here. I love the fact that whenever we bring out the Christmas bits and pieces, there's something there for everybody, whether you want something modern, a bit sort of on trend, or versus something quite traditional. There are some beautiful designs in there. So that's a 12 by 12 paper pad you're going to get in the bundle. You're also going to be getting some metallic card in these glorious colours. So you've got this lovely sort of soft, kind of, I would say like a soft gold, this colour is, this one here. You've got some red glitter, and that's encapsulated glitter cards, so it doesn't matter if you rub it, you're not going to get any glitter all over the floor, which is always a good thing when it comes to Christmas. You're going to get that beautiful, look at that, sort of a matte, mirrored card, and you're also going to get some pearlescent card, which has got a bit of a texture to it actually. I don't know whether you call it pearlescent card. It's definitely got texture to it. It feels pearly. You're going to get that in there. These are 5 pieces of card. You're also going to be getting some double-sided tape, so that's an easy lift finger tape. You're going to be getting a Spring Meadow quick dry ink. You'll also be getting a tote bag for taking all your goodies or doing your Christmas shopping. You're going to be getting some tacky glue. And finally, you're going to be getting the 6 by 6 paper pad. So it's the same design as you see in the 12 by 12. This bundle here is not going to be available for delivery until after the 11th of August. And the price is £60 or $85. The platinum price is £48 or $68. And it is tariff free. So if you want to get your hands on that quick, put your order in and we will make sure that you get that as soon as it's available. UK customers can get the paper pads separately. But again, they're not going to be available until the 11th of August. That's just UK customers there. Next one is your Christmas opulence. Christmas is opulent, isn't it? So this is a pearlised paper pad, but it's foiled. Look at these designs. They are beautiful. That is, I don't know if you can quite see, it's like a really, really dark purple, a royal purple that you've got there. You've got this one with some snowflakes on it, or snowflake. That wasn't very good, Becky. Of all the things you learn to do in shopping TV, flicking a paper pad is the first thing you learn, and I've just done that wrong. But you can see here, you've got some beautiful designs. Those really rich foiled colours. Look at that one. That's like a very dark kind of teal colour with the gold on it. Really lovely designs there. Can't do this. Look at that one. That's lovely with a almost 1920s kind of feel to it. 12 by 12 paper pad. You have got 8 designs and 3 of each in here. So that's your opulence, a Christmas opulence design. In the bundle, you're going to be getting some tacky glue. You'll also be getting some card. So you've got this card over here, again, like a kind of bundle that you had before, but these colours are going to work with these designs. You've got this beautiful kind of teal coloured mirrored card, sort of matte mirrored card, a gold encapsulated glitter. You've got a sort of goldy kind of bronze matte mirrored card. And then finally, you've got a green, tealy green kind of colour, that's encapsulated glitter in that bundle. So that price is £45 or $60. Platinum price is £36 or $48. Again, that one tariff free? Yeah, that one's tariff free as well. And of course, as before, UK customers, you can get the paper pads separately, but the paper pads will not be available. This whole bundle won't be shipped until after the 11th. And then finally, we've got some pearl card blanks. These are 6 by 6. So you've got some really beautiful card blanks. I always find them really useful. If I just want to sort of quickly get a card done, you always want some in stock. So you've got card blanks here and matching envelopes. You've got a mixture of white and ivory here and 80 pieces in each. And the price for the whole bundle, for all of these, sorry, is £30 or $40. Platinum price is £24 or $32. You just need to have a look at these separately as well if you want to have a look at the different pricing. But remember, 11th of August is when these pre-ordered paper pads are going to be available. We've got a few messages coming in. Todd said, started with the new Christmas dog stamps already and the retro Christmas collection papers. Interesting, because we're going to be talking about those a little bit later on. And Deborah says, greetings from Texas. While vacationing in Florida, my daughter wanted to take her son to the beach for his birthday, which is next month. We've been having a great time. 2 more days left. We thought there was still some sleep, so we'd catch up and see what's on CTV. And we do have a first winner. So we're going to give away a £10 or $10 voucher, depending on what's your preference. We're going to be doing another one later on, so you just need to comment in order to be in with a chance to win. And the first winner is Dina Canop on YouTube. That's Dina Canop on YouTube. If you can email in at ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, we will make sure you get that voucher. Well done. Right, Debbie, now you're going to be using Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm actually going to use a bit of both.
Oh.
Because I love both. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. And I've also thought I might even incorporate a little bit of, well, I've got retro Christmas stamps here because I was looking for some sentiment stamps because I carry a lot of everyday sentiments with me. But I don't carry any Christmas ones. But I thought, do you know the 2 cardstocks that I thought might look nice together are these 2, which at the minute you're probably thinking, oh, it's a bit, but I think it might make sense in a second. So I've got an 8x8 card base, which I just was making just then, and then I'm going to come in and trim this down first of all to just under 8x8. Because it's quite heavily foiled, you could matte and layer it with a little bit of gold cardstock. However, it is quite heavy, and I think that with that being in the background, and I will just tell you, I am not wasting all of that because a lot of that's going to get covered up. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and that's why this kind of decadent cardstock, paper, whatever you want to call it, you do not waste. You literally save as much as you possibly can and just use a fraction of what you need. So a paper trimmer will come in handy for you to be able to extract the centre and basically use it again for something else. So So I'm just going to make sure, and if my measurements worked out okay, I should have got that cut out just perfectly.
With these pre-ordered bundles with the new paper pads, if you're going to be buying other things and you don't want to wait until the 11th of August, just do 2 separate orders, because otherwise everything's going to be held back until the 11th of August. So just so you're clear, if you want to go for these, put them in a separate basket to anything else that you want if you're going to be wanting things a little bit sooner.
Yeah. Depends how long you can wait, isn't it? I was saying this to Ben the other day. It's only a couple of weeks. It's only a couple of weeks.
Yes, but I just can't wait.
Would you want it to come separately?
Yes.
See, I would be now.
Would you be mindful of
back in the day when I first started crafting? It was
Yeah.
everything and anything as quick as I possibly could.
Yeah.
Now, because I've got quite a nice bit built in my crafty stash, I can afford to wait a little bit. So if I have to,
Is that a bit of an understatement, really?
Is that what?
Is that a bit of an understatement?
I can wait.
No, in that you've got quite a few things in your crafty stash. Is that an understatement?
Well, yes. Because Ben keeps wanting me to do the craft room tour. Everyone's been sending in for Ben for his craft room tours. Now, Sheila's been a good girl and she's done it. And no doubt Debbie will probably do it as well. Me, on the other hand, I don't want to know, Jamie. I don't want to. I'm too ashamed.
Really?
Do I do it? Do I? And that's the thing as well. I'd have to be careful what I actually showed, because I do have new products that haven't yet come out. So not so much apart from the fact that the craft room is a little bit of a bomb site, I shall not lie. However, I do have a lot of, shall we call them top secret, not allowed to share. Shall we go with that?
Oh, I think, if anything, it makes me more keen to see what's in your craft room.
Do you? Let me come down to a 7x7 square, just so I can... Let's see if that'll fit there nicely. Yeah, that's a nice little frame. Actually, I can afford to come down a bit more, can't I? I'll come down to 6 3/4. Let's see if that make. Now I'm crafting on the hoof again. Seems to a bit of a theme on Saturdays, crafting on a hoof.
It works though.
Looks nice though, doesn't
Yeah,
it? So
really
that's
nice.
just framed that. So I'll put that down. Now, matting and layering, don't underestimate matting and layering, because it frames things really lovely. So you could do a little or a lot. Doesn't really matter which way around you do it. But it does frame your artwork and your projects. And sometimes is worthy of doing things like bigger frames to smaller frames, bit of a mix of both. It looks really quite nice. Multiple layering, so I could have had a gold under there, and then the blue, and then white, and then gold again, and then, do you know, just to give it that bit of a pop and things. So I'm just popping that down. I'm just going to make sure that's all stuck down. Now, I do want to use some of this, but I feel like that might be just...
Bit much?
Yeah, I think I might frame a little bit more. So, now then, do I come in and add another frame?
Oh, that looks lovely.
I think I will. But, again, I'm going to gut this out as well. So let's do roughly around the same again.
Catherine says, good afternoon, Debbie and Becky. I've pre-ordered a paper pad. Woo!
Yay! You will not regret it, because this paper pad is, all of them are stunning. And apparently the night before Christmas sold out on HSM.
Oh, really?
In record time, yeah. Apparently, I don't know, because I didn't see any of the shows, so I'm not really aware. But apparently so, some of our lovely viewers told us. So again, I'm just going to put my glue down and frame this.
I'm always very excited when the Christmas collections come out.
I'm not going to lie, we have got some belters. There's been some absolute beauties. Really lovely. Really lovely. And as Ben says, and did you say the same, Jamie? Yeah, the strongest that we've had in quite a while in terms of Christmas. Now I'm going to put another little frame of white. However, there is this gorgeous white here, isn't there, in that 5x7. Oh yeah, could add some of that in. Got to add some of that in. So let me just put that down for a second.
Wait, with these mats and layers that you're putting on together, would you say you definitely need to put something in the inside of the card to keep it sort of
yes,
equal?
Absolutely. Great thing there, Becky, because that's exactly what I would be doing. You can make sometimes your front of your card a bit top heavy, and when you make it top heavy, it compromises the strength of your card. So that's why I always do mats and layers on the inside as well. If I've got quite a lot of stuff going off on the outside, to strengthen the card and to give that nice finish, it's exactly what I do. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this framing now. So now I think I'm going to come in and add in the picture. So that was 6, and if I remember rightly, it was 6 1/4. So if I take this to 6, let's just make sure. Oh, I can come down a bit more, but I'll just chop it down to 6 by 6 for now.
What Christmas traditions do you have in your house?
I'll be honest, Becky, I don't have very many.
No?
No. A lot of people have asked me this before, and I'm not one for Christmas traditions. In terms of like, when I get up in the morning, I do put some Christmas music on, and I have a glass of Bucks Fizz for myself.
But Christmas music as in Christmas hymns or Christmas pop songs?
Christmas pop songs.
Yeah.
I'm not... hymns aren't for me.
No.
That's just a personal preference.
Yep.
But yeah, I like a Christmas pop song.
Which is your favourite Christmas pop song?
Do you have Christmas pop songs on?
Oh yeah. What's your favourite?
Oh, one of my favourites will always be Last Christmas from Wham.
Yeah.
I love more modern, and I say more modern, it's quite old now, but it's not that old, but Leona Lewis, One More Sleep, I love that one. All your favourite, you know, like It's Christmas. You know, it's a bit of Slade.
Yeah.
So I like those kind of things as well. I quite like that. I think that's a nice frame, and you're framing using a bit of both. So absolutely it work lovely together. And then I'm just going to finish that off with a little. Of course, you've got lots of things in your Christmas foliage. I said it right. I said the word right.
You did.
Oh my God, you forgot. Oh, do you know? That's because I weren't thinking about it. Anyway, you've got that die set in your, what was it called? The latest one, Christmas by Candlelight.
Oh, I've not seen that one. Is that underneath my desk?
I'm not sure we've got it on today because it did extremely well, Becky. Can I just tell you? Oh, guess what Debbie didn't do? She didn't clean.
Never mind. We can't really see.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, on there, if you've got that, you could add a few little of those bits in there and the berries and everything. I'm not going to try and do it twice because I think I'll probably make a right mockery of myself there. But we're going to finish that off with a little sentiment because we do have from the retro collection. Believe in the magic of Christmas is a good one, isn't it? Or the most wonderful time of the year. Or we wish you a magic of Christmas. See how that these retro stamps would work lovely with the paper pads? And I think they'll work lovely with the paper pads. So, which one do you want? Believe?
Believe.
That one?
Yeah.
So we'll go with Believe in the Magic of Christmas.
I really like Stay Another Day by E17.
I love that one. That's
a good Christmas song.
Yeah, that's a lovely song. Yeah.
I'm not singing it. But it's not really a Christmas song. It's just got some jingle bells in it.
Isn't it? It's about his brother.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a sad song for him. And it did really well, but he finds it difficult to talk about it still all these years later. Yeah. Beautiful song, though. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful song. Stay now.
Did Bucks Fizz do a Christmas song?
Yes, they did. Land of Make Believe.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was Christmas. Well, it actually wasn't Christmas #1 because back in 1981, it was Don't You Want Me Baby by Human League.
Yeah.
And it kept Bucks Fizz off the top spot. But then in the new year, it went to them. Okay. Which is bizarre because Land of Make Believe was more of a Christmassy song rather than Don't You Want Me Baby. But Don't You Want Me Baby...
She'd be very good in the quiz.
Now, this is a new stamp. So, we was talking about this earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to stamp it a few times. And actually, I think I might... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'll just do another couple of stamps there. I'm just going to switch to the permanent one, which is this one. And this should now hold that better. Yeah. A
Yeah,
new stamp, you get like a bit of an orange peel effect.
No matter which ink you use.
No matter which ink. So that's why we talk about priming stamps in
Yeah.
terms of priming with a watermark one. I'm going to do one more because I think that's getting stronger now. Can you see? And then I'll do one more. Yeah, that's much better. I can see already. So I'll just come up to the top, push that down. Yeah, that's primed now. So I know that's primed. It's absolutely good to go and won't need to be primed anymore. So I'm just going to grab a tissue. Let's pop that.
Karen says, these cards are so pretty, they need to be framed. All of your cards that you've made today.
Oh,
very
thank
nice.
you.
Should be hanging in an art gallery. Isabel Scott says, I love the card. Stephanie says, gorgeous card, needs to be on the wall. So that is a general consensus. Debbie's stuff needs to be hung in a gallery.
But the thing is, this kind of stuff could be your Christmas, put in box frames, and they could just go around at Christmas time and then just get them out every year if that's what you wanted to do. Of course, we make them in card making terms, don't we? Scrapbooking pages, they make lovely scrapbook pages. If you want to capture all your memories in a scrapbook page. So yeah. They are beautiful. When I first saw them in the office, because obviously we get our boxes a couple of months before we go to launch.
Yeah.
Oh, I just sat there looking over and over again because it's so gorgeous, those papers. Let's just pop that onto...
There was one that I can't see here, which there's one here that I really like, really like. There was another one that I saw that I really liked, and I'm wondering whether that's the one that's gone. No, the candlelight one. Did we say
Candlelight, yeah,
sold
Leanne
out?
launched it on, I want to say Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it was Tuesday. I can't remember when I came up. Was it Tuesday? So it was Tuesday. Thank you, Jamie. I know, it's all right. It's just because I genuinely forget what day of the week it is.
It's Saturday today.
It's Saturday today, isn't it? Yeah, but it's one of those things, I've said this many times, I have to look at my watch when I get up in the morning. Just don't know where I am, don't know what day it is.
Well, I'm at the point now where I need to wear my glasses quite a lot. So when I wake up in the morning and my alarm goes off, I can't quite work out what it's saying because I can't find my glasses, put my glasses on to look at my phone. And then your eyes are sleepy anyway, so they're not working quite right. Just like, when you try and pick something up, grab something, you can't quite grab it, can you, when your hands are still sleepy?
Yes. Right, I'm just doing a little bit of matting and layering for my sentiment, and I am using the cardstock that I've used throughout. Apart from my card base, which is just our stamping card, multi-purpose cardstock, however you want to call that. So I'm just going to pop that there, and that is going to then just sit. I think I'm going to pop it up into that top corner.
Jay Pressy says the candlelight collection sold out in 37 minutes on Tuesday.
Wow.
That's like Glastonbury tickets.
Yes, that is, isn't it? Yeah, and I remember because I was down initially to launch it, and Leanne elbowed me out of the way, Becky. Very unfair. What do you think? Do you agree?
That's Leanne for you, isn't it?
Yeah, she just elbowed me out of the way and she went, no, I'm having it. Yeah. To be fair, it was one of her designs, it was something that, so you only have to graciously move out of the way, don't you? Now then, let's have a debate. Right, left, left, right.
Well, I thought in the middle.
What?
No, not there.
There? Do you like there?
No, I don't like that.
Becky's pulling a face. There?
No.
There?
Yeah, there.
There? I'm going back there. No! Executive decision. Executive. You were taking too long, Becky. You're taking too long. But yeah, just using your paper pads. Look how gorgeous your cards can look. We should just look absolutely exquisite, and look how beautifully they work together as well. And they weren't designed that way. They just work together really, really well.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. I love that. Thank you very much, Debbie. So these are the paper pads. They're not going to be shipped to you until the 11th of August. It let's say by the 11th of August. I mean, it might be soon, but let's just go for the 11th of August. So these are tariff-free. You get them in a bundle. If you're in the UK customer, you can get them separately, but they're going to be tariff-free if you want them in a bundle. Now, if you want to buy those and you want to buy other things, do 2 separate orders unless you want to wait until the 11th of August. So just sort of be clear, 11th of August is when these are going to come out, but if you put anything else in your basket, everything will be held back until the 11th of August. So if you want things quicker, put them in another order, and these will be shipped out to you 11th of August or a bit sooner. We're not 11th of August. Let's go for 11th, and then you'll be surprised when they turn up early. Right, we're going to go for a quick break. We'll get ready for the next demo, and we'll see you in a couple of moments.
I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafters Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafters Companion makes me look better.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briars, misters, quilting clips, dye brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelope box creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, die stamps, ink trays, mitre tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape, paint brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, gear of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Octopus Compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Hi, I'm Alex Girling. I don't normally wear glasses, but to read, I need to wear my glasses. I've known of Crafters Companion for probably the whole time that they've existed, which happens to be the amount of time that I've been doing papercraft. I'm a cross stitcher originally, knitting, things like that, and then I sort of discovered papercraft, and that's really taken over everything that I do. And I have to say, having just gone through all of my craft stash, the majority of what I have is Crafters Companion. Nothing compares, just brilliant. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I'm sorry, I'm not in my craft room. It's quite dark in there and the lighting isn't fantastic, and I'm waiting for my lunch. So thank you. Keep up the brilliant work. You're all amazing. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Do remember, we're going to be giving away a voucher, £10 or $10 voucher before the end of the show. You just need to comment. We asked for some questions earlier on the letterpress, so we're going to do some questions on those in just a moment. But in comments, send us a dad joke, let us know what you've been up to, a comment at all. If you're brand new, we'd love to hear from you. If you've been here for a while, we'd still like to hear from you anyway. Tim says, what is the best ink to get a crisp, clean image? As sometimes mine can be a little fuzzy.
So if it's fuzzy, I'm assuming you mean a little bit like a ghosted effect, where it looks like it's... Because crisp and clean is usually when you've put the pressure over the top of your stamp, whatever platform you're using, and you've got a crisp, clean image. Quick dry ink pads are good for that, Tim. That's a good ink because it's quite a nice sticky ink that sticks, and it's quite a good one for crisp, clean stamping. Things like opaque, as you saw me earlier, when I stamped, I forgot it was wet, I smudged it. So that wouldn't be the best one to go to unless you were sprinkling it with some clear embossing powder and you get a nice clean image. Now, for me, and I'll just grab, if I can, whilst we're talking about it, let me grab platform. I think I've got that under here. I did have a minute ago because I've just used it, haven't I? Where did I put it? Oh, do you know? Things just disappear before my very eyes.
And you tied it up?
I have tied it up.
Don't tidy up.
I've seen it, I've seen it.
We've had this conversation many times. Don't tidy up.
I know. Now, so especially with a spring-loaded platform, there is a room for, can you see the wiggling? When you want to stamp onto some cardstock, and I'll just grab a bit of cardstock. Do you know, we always want little tiny bits, but when I go in here, it's always full bits. Let's see if that'll do. And I need a stamp. We'll go back to retro. Let's get some retro ones. And we'll go back into believing the magic of Christmas, since we've got that there. Now, with a stamping platform, you've got when you press that down, if you don't press over the top of the stamp, so if you just was to press like that, you haven't put the pressure over the stamp and you're probably not going to get a clear, crisp stamp each and every single time, so you'll miss areas. That's okay if you've got a stamping platform with a magnetic base or the sticky base, because you can just re-stamp over the top. Trying to line back over that, bit difficult. To get a crisp, clean stamp, it's all down to that priming. If you've primed your stamp correctly, you shouldn't have to worry about re-priming. It's good taps over the top. Okay, and then when you're stamping, it's putting the pressure over the top of the stamp and pushing down over the top.
Okay.
And that would be on any stamping platform, crisp and clear.
Okay.
There's a couple of times where that can move, if you have moved it a little bit, and you can almost get like a bit of what we call a ghosting effect. So I'll try and do it, see if I can do it without, like, so if you just push that down and if it moves a little bit, you get what's not, it's not as crisp and as clean. It's still readable, but it's not as crisp and as clean as that one is. So it's just making sure that the pressure goes over the top of the stamp, so push your fingers down over the top of where that stamp is lined up, and that would be with any stamp, with any stamping platform, rocker block included, so just try and make sure. Crisp and clean wise, I use what I call the permanent ink, which is usually the waterproof one, or a quick dry one, because a quick dry one gives crisp and clean image, but it's also smudge free. So it doesn't smudge straight away. So I hope that helps a little bit there for you, Tim.
And Tim also said, is it better to use the foam pad underneath the platform?
Always. I do. Yeah, I do. And even though we tell you with the rocker block, you don't need to use it because a rocker block can go onto any hard surface. Yeah. I still like that little bit of connection with the stamp onto something that's got a bit of give, a bit of somewhere for it to push into and push back out. It's not a spongy sponge. You couldn't do it on a foam. So this is like a quite hard, dense foam, and that gives you a really nice contact with your stamp to your cardstock with your ink. So that's always what I recommend doing.
All right, lovely. Thank you very much. So we're going to go on to the questions about the letterpress. If you haven't seen the letterpress, this is what it looks like. You'll be able to find it on the website. And it wasn't until last week, that well, not last week, 2 weeks ago, that I really realised what it did, because it's quite a cool bit of kit. So the first question is from Daisy. Good morning again. A few in the chat have been attempted to explain, but I still don't get it. What is the difference between the letterpressing and inking with our embossing folders? What's the difference between...
So the letterpress technique
versus
So the letterpress technique into an embossing folder is ink transferred into the embossing folder, run through the pressure, and that is with the use of embossing folder. This letterpress is traditional, old-fashioned embossed detail. It's stamped into your cardstock. So it's a slightly different, we call it the same term, but it's not the same. Okay. If you were to think of a letterpress stamp where you've got an image or some words, they are pushed into the cardstock with the ink and emboss at the same time. A letterpress technique onto an embossing folder is just a different way of using your embossing folder, and it doesn't give you the same feel or the same look as the letterpress stamp platform system will do.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with if you were using the letterpress, only has like one. You have the surface of the paper and then the embossed
detail.
Whereas
at this is the actual plate, because so it's not a die. So even though it's a metal piece, it's not a die. It's actually an embossed metal plate that pushes into the cardstock with the ink, with the pressure of the Gemini, that then embosses and stamps at the same time. So it gives you that real. I always go, because I went to Bath with my daughter a couple of years ago. Well, I've been a few times since, but there was a letterpress gentleman on the front of the stretch of the beach, and he had the traditional letterpress system. This is like a modern version of it, but it just gives you a beautiful stamped image, crisp and clean every single time, because that does all the work for you.
Yeah.
But it gives you that embossed detail as well at the same time. So you've got that texture, that lovely feel that you get with it as well.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Next question is from M's Books Are Everywhere on YouTube. I've heard the plates work with a foil press. Would they work without the letterpress, just to stamp using regular plates?
Hang on a minute. Can you read that me again?
I've heard the plates work with a foil press, so they're...
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Would they work without the letterpress, just to stamp using regular plates?
Ah, so you mean just putting into your Gemini without this?
I think without...
I'm assuming that means you would ink through there, and I'm assuming, to put that to one side, not using it that way. I'm using it as a die to go through there, and would it still stamp?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what you mean.
Maybe.
The difficulty there, and do you know what? If you think about it, there is, so this is not, so I get what I think I get what she means. Is it a she? So popping that on and then inking it up. I'm assuming this is what you're meaning. So I'm just going to rub some ink over the top. And then you're meaning popping that in over the top and then running it through. Is that what you mean?
I think so.
I like to do things live when I'm asked. We'll find out. Now, straight away, I can feel that was a bit too much pressure. And this is a really good... Thank you, whoever brought this in. Now, yes, it's done it, but it's nearly cut through my cardstock.
Wow.
And that's not what you get with the letterpress plate. So it's too much pressure. It's almost verging onto die cutting.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's stamped it, but if I do that the same now...
Yeah.
So, shall we do it the same now? Okay. I'll grab the same colour cardstock. We'll do exactly the same. So in answer to that question, I will be totally honest with you, no. And you'll see in a second why.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop and cover all of that ink all the way across. Make sure I've got a good coverage. We'll pop that onto the top. Place that down. Run that through. Now, this is the right level of pressure, because if you think about what I've just done there and treated it as the same way that's just been asked, the difference that you get, and it'll become really clear in a second when I just move that out of the way. There you go.
Yes,
there's your answer to your question.
Yeah.
So, absolutely no. It doesn't look the same. That is crisp, it's clean, it's defined, it's still embossed. I can feel the embossed detail in there. That's too much. It's literally torn through, you can see it's torn through the cardstock. It's not giving you a crisp clean, because this is the right platform, it's the right thickness, and I don't think no matter which way around you do that. And what I did do there was too much pressure, and I have warped the plate. So I like to do things and test things live. That's the reason why the letterpress stamp platform is the right one to do to get that sort of result. Yeah. And I think that demonstrated that really well.
It really does. Thank you very much for that. Trudy asks, can you letterpress acetate? Let's have a look.
Do you know, I've not done acetate. Shall we do it?
Yes.
Definitely. Put it down. Well, it's live, it's interactive. These are the questions that you want to ask. Now, I'm going to use the same stamp. Please excuse while I pop that on. I'm going to hold that down, though. You do get tape in your letterpress thing as well. So I'm just going to hold that onto there. Lift that off. Ink that up. I'll use the same ink again. I like these questions. And I'll be honest, I've never done this, so we'll find out. Let's find out together. We know about all the other kind of surfaces it goes on, so we've talked about those a lot in shows. But yeah, let's give it a go. Let's run that through. Any more questions coming through, Becky? I'm loving this.
I have 2 more.
Oh, I'm liking this one. Now, let's just get this and move this out of the way.
I'd say no.
I would say no. It's done it.
It rather looks like, you know, when you get a toy for the children, they've got like a vacuum-formed plastic cover.
Yeah. So,
like that,
answer to that question? No.
Okay,
no.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
How do you heat emboss with the letterpress?
Ooh, another good one. Right, I just need to clean this down. Now, the reason that you can, actually, I'm going to give this a good clean, because I am switching up ink now, because this is a dye-based ink. I'm just going to go and get some clear embossing powder, just for a second. So let's get, have we got some? Yes, we have.
This is a great thing with Crafters TV, isn't it? That you can ask the questions
Absolutely,
as we're crafting,
can.
and you can utilise the brains of the Debbies.
Yes, and our lovely Sheila.
Not my brains and not Ben's, because Ben's are full of dad jokes and running, and mine are full of glitter. Yeah, sparkly things. Glittery stamens, glitter glue. Oh, corner punches, yeah. I like a corner punch.
So I'm just inking over with our watermark. I reckon you could do this with opaque. So, but obviously, oh no, look what I've done, Jamie. We're going to have to own up it with me. It was me this time, because that's the dye-based ink over the top. Whoopsie daisy.
Mucky.
Whoops. Yes, I know, it's a bit dirty, isn't it? So let's pop that down. I know it was. Do you think Jake will have another one where I can get away with it? Was that the only one, Jamie?
Oh, I've got loads of those at home.
Don't tell anybody, will you? Don't tell anybody, please. So I'm going to lift that off. And it's printed it in. It's actually printed some of the black in as well. So we're just going to scatter some... oops, I've got a fan on. Let's scatter some of that on, and I'll pop that back in. Let's just cover the whole of that.
What colour's that? Is that a gold
It's a gold one, yeah.
Always leave in your soul.
Now, you would still have to do the same that you would do with embossing, which is run your anti-static bag over the top. I can get away with that because I have got a brush that I can go in and tickle around the edges to get rid of me excess that I've put down. In fact, let me give that a nice clear shake. And then heat set it. So I'm just going to heat set that now in between
I love the magic when it suddenly melts and changes colour.
So you can do it, you can get away with doing it. Obviously I've got a little bit of the excess ink over the top of, that was in the platform, in the plate, sorry. But I can see that's setting now and that looks really lovely. So you can do that with, you can heat emboss with it as well.
Fabulous.
Now our studio set does not have the shim underneath. The shim, put the shim underneath, it gives you a clear, a bit more of a clear emboss. I think there might be one in there, we might need to pinch it out of there, Becky. Have you got a platform in that box?
Let's have a look. What does it look like?
So it'll be under the platform, or it might be, is everything in the box there? It looks like a plastic, it just looks like a plastic piece of paper.
No. Is it this?
That's
it
the one.
It just looks like a little piece of paper.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I did. I threw mine in the bin.
Oh.
And then I watched the show and I was like, oops. But to be fair, mine isn't in there because this isn't mine, it's the studio set.
Do you
Let's
want
just hold that
one
there.
over there?
You what, sorry?
Do you want one over there?
Yes, please, because we need it in the studio set. There you go.
It's a long walk, Deb.
I like these questions. Keep those questions coming. It's very warm, isn't it?
It's really warm.
It's really warm and muggy. Yes, so this that comes in your kit, it looks like it looks a bit like acetate, like a white acetate. It's actually a shim, and the shim goes underneath your platform. And that gives you, and that, thankfully, Becky, thanks for giving me that. So we'll tell Ben that he ain't got one, but he'll be able to verbally tell you that. But it does make a difference having that there. And then just clean it the normal way that you would clean it. So grab, because obviously it's onto the platform itself, so give it a nice clean. And there you go. So you can do a little bit of heat embossing with it as well.
Fantastic. Love that. So we didn't manage to get all of your questions in, but there are some other shows on those on the letterpress as well, so you can have a look at that. But what we did want to do is, because you've been really keen on these paper pads, I wanted to show you these again before you and we finish for the day. So the first one is going to be the night before Christmas. So these are pre-orders, so these won't be available until the 11th of August-ish. Possibly a little bit earlier. There's the 12 by 12 paper pad that you've got here. Really beautiful. As always, we bring out some fantastic designs every single Christmas. This is a more traditional design, more traditional colours. You've got those dark greens, the sort of midnight blues, and those rich scarlet reds in there. You've got lots of tartans on the B side of the papers, as you've got those fantastic designs on the A side. 12 by 12 on that paper pad. You're also going to be getting a 6 by 6 paper pad in the bundle. Now this is a tariff-free bundle. All of these will be dispatched to you on the 11th of August, or possibly a little bit earlier. But if you wanted to buy anything else, we do ask that you do a separate order for the other items if you want them sooner. You're also going to be getting the Spring Meadow ink pad. You're going to be getting some tacky glue. You're going to be getting some finger lift double-sided tape, and you're going to be getting a selection of cards. So these are A5 card. You've got a fantastic pearlized. Actually, it's not. It's a iridescent encapsulated glitter is what this one is. Because it's got the feeling of glitter, but you can't quite see it until it sort of moves around. It almost looks like, you know how the sparkles are on snow? That's what it looks like, that one. You've also got some matte mirrored card in a kind of sort of soft gold. You've got the same type of card in red. This is a matte mirrored. And you've also got some encapsulating red glitter card as well. £60 or $85. The platinum price is £48 or $68. This is a tariff-free, but won't be available until the 11th of August, but you can pre-order it now. The next one is your opulence, your Christmas opulence. Beautiful foiled cardstock here. This is, oh dear me, pearlescent cardstock that you've got in here. Really beautiful designs. very, very rich. As you seen with the designs that Debbie had earlier, you can see those, incredible. I mean, more foiling on that one than there is actual card. On the rear of them, you've just got solid pearlescent card, but really beautiful designs, 12 by 12 paper pad in that one. You'll also be getting some tacky glue. You'll be getting another tote bag, and you'll be getting a selection of cards. So this one is a kind of sort of, I'd say, coppery gold colour mirrored card. You're going to be getting an encapsulated glitter card in green. You're going to be getting a matte mirrored in a kind of teal colour, and you're also going to be getting, that's it. I duplicated that. So that is £45 or $60. Platinum price is £36 or $48. Once again, it is tariff free. If you're in the UK and you want to buy the paper pad separately, you can do so. Just have a look on the website. And then finally, we have some 6x6 card blanks in ivory and also in white, and with matching envelopes. You get 80 pieces altogether. Price for this is £30 or $40. Platinum price is £24 or $32. Do remember, if you put these in your basket and you want to buy them, but you want to buy something else as well, please do 2 separate orders if you want items to come a little bit quicker, because these ones won't be dispatched until the 11th of August. Whew, that was a lot to talk about. I'm going to have a drink and I'll see you in a couple of moments.
Hello everyone, Holly here again. I can't craft as I only have paws, but I thought you might like to see my favourite toy who keeps me company when my mummy is crafting. So here he is, Space Bear. He lives in space, but he comes to see me when mummy is in her craft room using her crafters goodies that she loves and seems to get delivered every day. Just saying. Anyway, here he is, my favourite toy, Space Bear. Again everybody, bye!
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll fit your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses, so I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darton, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Annenberg, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacombe, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwell, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Tampa Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsmere Park, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Memphis, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fentanyl. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Round, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Sawbrook, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Latte, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, line of cleaving coke and yellow tuna, Kalunda, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere.
And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
The personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, we got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great. Demonstrators are great.
Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making me feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
Boo! We're back. We're back. Right, we've been showing you lots and lots of deals. Do remember, if you want to go ahead and get that those paper pads and the advance orders, they're not going to be available until the 11th of August, but do have a look. They're tariff free, but if you're in the UK, you can pre-order those paper pads separately. You don't have to go with the bundle. But we have another fantastic bundle here. So this is your Santa card die showstopper here. So in this, you're going to be getting some really fabulous card. This is an absolutely gorgeous A4 metallic card. You're also going to be getting some tape, some low-tack tape, and you'll be getting this bundle of templates and dies that are all Santa Claus related. And you'll be getting for free the Colorista pencils that you've got just in the front. So to show you what you're going to be getting in this template or pad, you're going to be getting a template that looks like this. So you can see, there you go. You can see how that's going to work. So you just need to draw around the edge. I like using a heat erasable pen, and you'll also be getting the dies to cut out these kind of designs. So this is the kind of thing that you can make with this, which I think is fabulous. Look at that. That is so cool. And he even looks like he's got a Gucci belt on with a little G there. Really fabulous. This is £34.97 or $44.93. Platinum price is £27.98 or $35.94. It's another item that is tariff free. These kind of things you're going to be making loads of, aren't you, for Christmas? I really love this. And behind Debbie, is there bunting, Christmas
It's still
bunting?
up.
I love that.
I forgot to take it down. Thank you for reminding me, Becky. Remind me later to take it down. But yeah, this is the kind of thing that you can be doing, making your own bunting as well. So absolutely beautiful. And I think Nicole's just used, I suppose she's just used a little template to be able to create that. Yeah. Look how fabulous it looks on bunting. It looks great. Incredible. Absolutely fabulous.
Really like that. And Debbie, you're going to do a little demo for us in a minute, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yep. And you got some. Oh,
well, I did the launch yesterday.
Oh, well.
One of my favourite launches. I will tell you that template allows you to use the box template throughout the year, not just Christmas, because it's a box template. And the size of that box is exactly what Becky showed you. But the dies allow you then to get creative in terms of, do you want to make it into different kinds of boxes? So this is a box that Nicole's just designed and popped Father Christmas on the front. Handbag-wise, it can go onto a handbag. I love the handbag style.
That's nice.
Absolutely fabulous. And then decorate your back. Make it in card making. Card making looks absolutely fabulous. I did something similar to that yesterday using some glitter card.
Oh, I like that.
It's honestly so easy. But in terms of your card making, any style of card you could do that on. And I love what Carol's done here. She's used the die for the centre part of his little frill. She's used it to create an edge bow.
Nice.
So I think that's lovely. Then this one, oh, Sandy, thinks outside the box. Little backpack, Hell's backpack. And used maybe things from your Easter collection or your Rick Rack dies to create the little health there. So again, and then we must show Carol's masterpiece because this set the internet on fire. I had so many questions. I have so many messages. I've still yet to reach out to Carol to ask if she could give us a little template of the cracker itself because that's what she's done. She's made a cracker box, which looks absolutely sensational. It really is stunning.
Yeah.
This collection for me, which is why I was so thrilled to get my hands on it, to launch it, because I enjoyed making every single thing. I am going to, for the benefit of the people that missed the show you how to put the box together, Debbie's cheat way of doing things as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to get ready for that if I can. I'm just going to put all these away and then come back and...
No, you can't, Debbie. You need to just start right now. Only joking, only joking. Now, there's lots of love for what you've been making today. Catherine Wood said, thank you for showing us the letterpress techniques again, Debbie. I'm sorry that we didn't get all of the questions. Carol says, the Christmas opulence papers are too nice to cover up. I feel that's the case with most of the papers that we put out. Well, no, all of them. Apart from that one over there. I'm not sure about that one over there.
Which one's that one?
That one.
Oh.
Not sure about that one. I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
We'll see. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's not my favourite of all the paper pads. Mary Pat says, good morning, everyone, from sunny Montana. Hello to you all. As we said, we're going to do another giveaway, £10 or $10 for somebody just before the end of the show. So get your comments coming in. Daisy says, what's a cracker box? Do things pop out?
A what?
What's a cracker box? It's next to you, Debbie.
A Christmas cracker box.
Cracker box. What's a cracker box?
Oh, this is just a cracker style box. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So
it was just a style. Sorry, Daisy. Carol just made it into like a cracker style, or half a cracker, shall we call it? So that's the style. And when she posted it on the page with all the rest of the samples, people went nuts for it, and they've all asked about templates for it. She's made it using craft card. It looks absolutely fabulous, and just so clever. Just such a clever way of doing it. So that's what I meant. Sorry, I should have.
And it's the whole design is really nice because it's so clean.
Yes.
So it looks really sort of super modern, doesn't it?
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
Like that.
Right,
you get started. Yes, please.
Yes. So you get a template. Now you get a set of dies. That's all your dies that you're getting. I've already die cut those pieces out, so I'll show you those in a second. But we'll concentrate on the box itself because the template allows you to create a lovely gift box. And this template, this is your lid. That's your base sides, and you need to do it by 4, which is why we've popped that on there for you. And that's your base bottom. So that is literally your template for it. It enables us to keep the cost down when we put into a template, but it also enables you, as a crafter, to get most out of it. Now, traditional, you can take, guess what I found? Your pencil! It was in my rubbish at the side of me.
See? Tidying
now I've
up.
tidied it up. Now I could find it. So you can traditionally draw around that template. So you would just take the piece of cardstock, draw around it 4 times, and then you would get your scissors and your guillotines, and because these lines here are your score lines. So that's the traditional way of doing it. I'm going to give you a nice, neat, clean, easy way to do with the use of your machine. Because doing it this way, you've then got to cut it out, you've then got to score it, and then you've got to take all the lines out.
Okay.
So there's a bit of faff. Yeah. And I'm not a faffer.
No.
I like clean and simple. So I'm going to show you my way. So popping the stencil down onto, and I did this all day yesterday. I did say I was going to do it a lot because I like things to make my life so much easier. Low tack tape, hold the stencil onto the paper, and then you're going to bring in your plates. I'm going to bring in mine, and you're going to then take the stencil and reverse it, so you literally put it down onto the plate. You're going to use your rubber embossing mat, so the rubber embossing mat goes onto the top. The plastic shim then goes on the top of that, and then lastly your other cutting plate goes on the top. and then you run that through the machine. Now what the machine does, and this is with any template, with any stencil, that's the combination, and what that does is it pushes the template into the cardstock. So it doesn't die cut it, but it pushes the markings and where to score into place. So the only thing that you do have to faff with is either a guillotine or a pair of scissors. And I'll do the same with the lid, because I'm going to show you how to put the lid together as well. So I'll just move that off for a second. And all the markings are popped in there, so you'll see that the markings, you can see them. So I'm just going to do exactly the same with the lid template. So I'm going to put the lid template on. I'm going to pop that down. Let's just get me low tack tape again. I'll use those 2 pieces rather than getting some more. And again, that one you'd do 4 times. So if you put that down onto there, again, take that down. Face down onto the, so just reverse it, just put that down onto the plate. And then that combination of your rubber mat, your plastic shim, your cutting plate, and then you run that through. And that's the easiest, cleanest way to do it without having to use an eraser, you know, to erase all those marks, or the heat erasable pens, what I know you advocate a lot.
I love those,
because you would draw with that and then you apply heat to it. And I think you can apply heat, is this right, Becky? You can apply heat with an iron, craft iron, or you can apply heat with a heat tool. And it lifts the ink. Which is a good way of doing it as well. Nice, clean way as well. And I'm not sure if we've got them in stock, so check the website out. They come in a pack of 3, the red, green and blue, I think. Is that right, Becky?
No, red, blue and black.
Oh, thank you. I don't know why I thought there was a green one.
No, well, when you said it, I was thinking, yeah, I think there's a green one. I have got a green one at home. From, you know, but I've got them in pink as well.
Oh.
Something similar, anyway.
Oh, you've got, oh, I see.
Oh, I love a heat erasable pen.
I know you can buy those in, like, stationery shops, can't you?
Not quite as good value as the ones that we sell, though.
Well, what can we say? What can we say? I know things like that usually come at a price tag, don't they? But we always, we do our very best to keep costs down as much as we can and offer great value at the same time. Now, what you've done there, Becky, is, well, like I said, it's nice, clean and simple. So I'm just going to put all these pieces of card to one side. And you will need your scissors just to cut out the these parts, but it's all there for you. It's being pushed into the cardstock.
That's
it's being
much
embossed
easier.
into the cardstock, and it's so nice and easy. And the beautiful thing about this is you don't even have to use a scoreboard, because it's put the score lines in for you. So it literally is just, it's embossed it. And it's your side panel done just like that, no cleaning, no having to rub anything out. And the same applies to this. You just follow those lines around.
Oh, the heat erasable pens are available on the website.
Thank you very much, whoever's checked that out for us. This one you just literally take, it's got like a mark that goes diagonal. You just take your scissors, that's just your cut line.
Okay.
But again, you'll still need to, and again, you don't have to take an embossing board because it's being done for you. You just need to burnish them. And again, go in and do all that all the way around.
Now the rule is you can only make one card for the rest of your crafting life, one kind of card. What are you going to go for?
Me?
Yeah.
A cube card. It's my favourite style of card. I love cube, anything cubed, I love anything like that. Dimension. What's yours?
Oh, shaker card. I love a shaker card.
That's another good one. Could you see how easy and quick that was? Nice and clean. Repeat that 4 times. So you want 4 of those, 1 of those, and then your base is like a 5.5 square. That's basically what that is. I'm just going to move those to one side because, as in all things that we do here, I have them pre-made. Blue Peter Styly. And I've put all my tape on as well, so I've put my tape on already. I'm going to show you how to put this together. So, first things first, you choose your tape, whichever tape it is that you want to use. Choose your tape. I've used red liner tape because I talk about it a lot, but I do use red liner tape a lot when it comes to construction. And then you're just going to line that up. So it literally lines up to the fold. I've got to drive home in that, Jamie. He's just said, that rain's really heavy.
It's really
Sounds
heavy.
atrocious. I've just been looking at the weather forecast, Auntie Becky, because my grandkids are going away to Skeggy this next week.
I'm going home on the train, and then sometimes, you know, when it's like this, they're like, oh no, the train's not running.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah. Well, no, there's always an excuse for the train not running. Susie likes an easel card. What about the gallery? What's your favourite card? Card with money in it. A tweezel.
A tweezel's a good card, Jamie.
George, what's your favourite kind of card? Credit card?
Credit card!
You like a tweezel as well?
I like a TP.
Yeah.
I like the card that I did at the start of the show.
Yep.
I like anything that's a bit unusual. I've done a fair few different ones over my years. Waterfall's a good one, Jamie.
We don't often see waterfall cards anymore.
Yeah, waterfall's a really good one. I like that. Now then, just going to leave that there for a second because I put my 4 bases on, but I want to show you how to do this. So you could connect those two together like so and bring that in and then just stick that down, okay? That's one way you can do it. I literally pop a little bit of tape under this flap. Come on, I know it's Saturday, I know it's warm, but get off. And then just fold that down. And then this one, I'll take off in a second because I'll just repeat that on the other side. And I'm just going to fold that in. I'm just going to give it a quick burnish again. Having a nice burnish always makes for a nice finish to your box lid. And then take off those 2 pieces. I'll take them off now.
Daisy likes an easel card. I love displaying the topper. Crafting Not Grafting by Hilary says likes the stepper card.
Stepper cards are good.
Yeah.
So then just give that a little rub. You're putting that together like you would normally do with a box lid. I love red liner tape, but it doesn't half get everywhere. And then just pop that down. Now, I have already popped my red liner tape here, so I'm just going to take off the red liner tape here because I'm going to show you how to put your lid on with less faff.
Right.
Because you can put your box together and then you can try and get your lid on, but your lid, basically how the lid works is it goes on the inside. So just choose one of your places to pop it, and then I'm just going to line it up. Now, I just need to line this up. I'm going to try and do it the other way around to make it a bit easier for myself. And I just need to line that up so it's flush against that top end. Goodness me, that rain sounds horrific.
It really is. I do apologise if you can hear the noise. It is the rain on the roof, and it is an absolute downpour.
It is, isn't it?
Although, speaking as an older person, oh, the gardens need it.
Yes, the gardens did need it, absolutely. Now, I've put my lid on. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to fold that down, because what I'm going to do is literally just fold that together now to enclose the box. I find putting that lid on first a lot easier, is all I'm going to say. So I'm going to lift off my tape. I've got to drive home in this. Honestly, this rain is like, we literally, it sounds incredibly heavy and it's a nightmare to drive in. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, be careful anyone that's going out in the rain. You can never really see what's going on, can you, when it's this heavy?
No. And then that seals the box, but what it also does, it means when I want to put my base on, now, 2 ways that your lid will work. It can either go on the outside, so it can go on the outside, but it's been designed to go on the inside. So I'm going to tuck that into the inside. So I'm just going to manipulate it to get on the inside. Okay, so let me just give that a little squeeze to push that in. There we go. And just push that down. And now I'm going to put my base on. So The only reason I've got red liner tape here, Becky, is because when I put this on, I realised I put it on at the bottom instead of the sides. I was like, oh, Debbie. So please excuse me while I just get me my bits together.
Trudy likes watching a waterfall card being made.
Yeah, waterfalls are really nice,
yeah, it's very good. And Stephanie says, do you think you can make this box out of mat board?
Someone asked me this yesterday. I think you could.
But without the tabs.
You've got the template, and you can do that with mount board. Mount board will give you a really, really strong box, really strong. So yeah, absolutely.
We do have a winner, so I'll do that while
Let's
Debbie's...
do that, yeah, while I'm just doing this.
So the second winner, you get £10 or $10 voucher, is Michelle DeWorth on Facebook. That's Michelle DeWorth on Facebook. If you can email in at ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, that's ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, we can make sure you get your voucher. Congratulations. And remember, we do this every Saturday. We give you the opportunity to win a voucher just for messaging in. So it can be a question on Craft Clinic, it could be this is what I'm getting up to. And no one sent me a joke. Very, very sad about that. I like a joke. Where's the dead joke, please? Before I go home, otherwise I'll be sad on the train the entire way. And judging by the rain, I think I'm going to be on the train for some time. Yes, and lots of jokes. I need them all evening long.
Now, the only other thing that you're going to do then is you're going to decorate your box. So with your panels, I've just chosen some cardstock so that I can put those on. And I'm just going to stick all of those on.
Okay. Let's see if we've got any other questions.
So let's just pop those onto the side.
When you have Christmas, do you have like cheap crackers, or do you do some kind of crazy cracker? Do you make your own crackers? Do you do crackers?
Do I do
crackers?
Crackers?
Yeah, not crackers and cheese. Crackers, bang.
Sorry, this rain's so loud I can barely hear you, Becky. I'm ever so sorry.
Do you do crackers at Christmas?
Do I do crackers? Crackers at Christmas, yes. I like luxury crackers, Becky.
No, I thought you might.
Yeah, a bit of luxury at Christmas.
But with like diamonds in it?
I made my own this year.
Oh, really?
I did, yeah, because we had the cracker die. Yay!
What did you put in it?
Ooh, lots of... I bought little miniatures.
Yeah.
For the adults.
For the children.
And then I filled the crayons and things like that and put them in and some sweets, yeah. And then... Again, just push those. And I've just chosen like different patterns on there. Let me just see what was on that side. So I think I'll have... We'll have a plain red one.
Lovely. It looks really good. So we've had lots of people buy the paper pads today. So we've had these paper pads that are available now for pre-order. They won't be dispatched until the 11th of August. We've got some big bundles which are tariff-free. So great for the US customers. If you're a UK customer, you can buy the individual paper pads separately, but nothing will be dispatched until the 11th of August. So if you do place an order and you've got some other items in that order, you'll need to, if you want them before the 11th of August, you're going to need to put them separately.
So I'm just popping my lid on, Becky. I've actually got a few more panels, but I'm just going to stick one onto the top. So I'll put the stripes on the top. And like I said, this could be a box that you use all year round. It does not have to be, you know, Oh, actually, I think that was my centre one. Actually, lift that up, Debbie. That was going in the middle there. That's where that one was going.
Yeah.
Realised with the white. Let's put that back down there, and I'll put a red one on the top.
That looks great.
Because you can put now your Father Christmas wherever you want to pop it. Yeah. And I'm going to just literally just quickly pop this onto the top there. Let me put my lid back in so I can see what I'm doing. It's always difficult. And I have put a little handle on the front of my box, so for your recipients, they know exactly where to pull it up from.
Okay.
So I'm just going to straighten that. And then all you're going to do is you're going to put your Father Christmas down. So let's get him built up. Lovely. So I've got his little middle cuff. So I will use let's use the dotty for this one, just because we've got a little bit showing there. And I'll alternate that with a And you're going to pop that down. Now you can get away with this by just using half, because Father Christmas, his beard, is going to be covering up the majority of it. So you can get away with using half. You don't have to use a lot. Oh my life, I'm not leaving this building until it's safe to do so, because it sounds horrendous out there. And then just build it up. Let me just pop that up there a minute for a second. I've got his little nose. It's such a gorgeous one, this, Becky. It really is.
Lovely.
And I normally, like yesterday, I did it on all 4 sides. I went full hog, but this time I'm just doing it from the top. So you can decide where you're going to put him. I've got his buckle, so I'll pop his buckle on. Jamie, we might have another situation again with flooding. Yeah, we had some flooding in the green room the other day.
I moved all my things.
Did you move it? Yeah, because it happened the other day where the rain just literally poured down, and we had a little bit of a situation going off in the green room. Right, I'm just going to tuck his his belt under his beard. And then last but not by no means least, we're going to add oh ho ho and his little belt buckles, and you've got yourself a gorgeous little Christmas box.
I don't think I am going to get back home.
Becky, I don't think any of us are going anywhere. Goodness me, I've never heard it sound this bad in here. I've never heard it sound this bad, so I dread to think what it's like outside. I'm thinking I might have to start looking around for some caravans for my daughter and my grandkids, because next week they're going camping, and it's forecast a lot of rain next week. We've had such beautiful weather that the week that they go to, and the first year that they decided to go camping, of all things. What was that, What was that, Jamie? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jamie, I can't hear. The rain's so bad I can't hear anybody today. And we're going to pop ho. Uh-oh, I've lost a ho. Ho ho, we'll have to just do with ho ho. Father Christmas is too tired, he can't. Ho ho, because I've lost the other ho and I don't know where it is, so I'm not going to try and find it. So we're just going to leave it there. Oh my goodness me, I hope you can hear me all right. Let me just push that back in. But you've got yourself a beautiful Christmas box, decorated. And there you go.
Fantastic, love that. Christmas box with a missing hoe. Well done, Debbie. I think that looks lovely. You found the hoe.
The missing hoe.
Later on, tomorrow at 5 p.m, we're going to have a repeat of launch day, which is going to have the retro Christmas. So do make sure you watch that. If you're in the UK and it's pouring with rain, stay safe, drive safely, have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.